You love Mommy?
I love you.
It looks like a picture-perfect moment, a mother's love. But the power of a picture is in the mind of the beholder.
I was a crystal meth user for about 10 years, during which time, towards the end of those 10 years, I had my daughter, Aurora. I quit using when I was pregnant and for some time afterwards. Then I began to use again when she was about 6 months old.
The straight-A student that loves to fish and go camping found herself in a world of trouble and in a court system that can be perplexing. To top it off, she was on the verge of losing her child. That is, until a CASA volunteer, otherwise known as a court-appointed special advocate, stepped in.
I went through Douglas County Drug Court, where at first I was probably not very liked. I've always had a bit of an attitude. I was designated a CASA worker, and that was Angie.
First met Molly was actually in court, and she was still under the effects of her substance abuse. She was very concerned. You could tell she was very apprehensive with the whole process. I could tell she really didn't know who to trust. And like I said, she was kind of scattered all over the place. She wasn't really focused.
CASA is a group of volunteers that represents the voice of the children in foster care during court proceedings. For Angela, a new volunteer to CASA, her second case would be a daunting one.
Actually, the situation seemed quite hopeless when I first met her. My first impression was, what have I gotten into?
What Angela didn't know was she soon would become Molly's superhero and the key to helping Molly change her life and get her little girl back.
Angie's the one who got to tell them how close I was, even though I was gone a lot. She told them how bonded we were, how close a relationship myself and my daughter had.
She was very loving toward her daughter. There was no thought that she didn't love her child.
After Molly completed her sobriety programs, Angela was instrumental in making sure Aurora was returned home to her now clean and drug-free mom. It was a joyous moment for both ladies and for CASA.
You know, I'm really glad that she was there to be able to explain to the court about how our relationship was and how it was developing and how it became.
Every child needs a hero. A foster child needs a superhero. Speaking up for just one child can make a huge difference in a family's life.
I think it's the most rewarding thing you can do, is be a child advocate, be there for a child. There's so many kids in foster care that need just someone, one person, to care for them and love them.